Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are doing one of the weirdest I'm going to say it's a review, but it's one of the weirdest videos I have done because of the game, and that is PowerWash Simulator. So this game is all based on a jet wash, and at first when I saw it, I was like, okay, how much fun, what are you going to get? What value is there in this game? You're just getting yourself a jet wash and you're cleaning things. It actually goes a lot deeper than that. And it's weird because it's not a game I thought I'd really enjoy, and there's a lot of simulators. I didn't think I'd really get into PC building sim, and I didn't think I'd like the look of car mechanic sim, but the way the games are designed is actually really cool. So in this game you start off, you have a basic job, you have to clean up a van. I'm not too far into it, however I did spend just over an hour doing one mission, because this game does have a career mode. There is also a special sort of mission you can do where you have to clean a Mars rover. And then there is free play, where you can also just jump in and clean whatever you want whenever you want. It's a nice chill little game. But in the career mode, your very first mission is going to task you with cleaning a van. You jump in, make sure you pay attention to the controls of this one, because I completely skipped looking at the controls, kind of just got into it, and then later on I found out instead of left mouse button you can press right and it will keep the jet wash on for you. I also found that your scroll wheel will change nozzles, straight off the bat. You don't need to buy different nozzles or anything like that. And it gives you different pressures. Then I also found out, after I had spent a long time in a back garden trying to clean the roof of a doghouse, I found that if I press tab, it will show me remaining bits of dirt. So that's pretty much the best controls in the game, the ones that are going to be really, really helpful. But the controls are very simple, easy to get along with. You go in, and yeah, it just feels like, oh, I'm cleaning this van. But you have the different parts of the van. So you've got the hubcaps, you've got the tyres, you've got the doors, the windows, the wing mirrors, the roof, the body itself, the tail lights, the headlights, the grille, the bumpers. It breaks it all down, and you have these different sections, and you need to do them all in order to get 100%. But you can just finish up jobs. As far as I'm aware, you can finish up jobs without getting 100%, although you're going to lose money. Money is going to be very important in this game because there's a shop, you can buy different jet washes, you can buy different cleaning liquids, you can get yourself a lot of stuff that's going to help you out. But I started cleaning this van, and I just found that I got really into the game. If you like games like House Flipper, Train Station Renovation, those sorts of games, you will enjoy this game. It's at the moment in early access on Steam. I don't know if it's available on any other platforms, I'll check quickly. No, so this one is, I'm pretty sure it's just Steam. It's only available on PC, but I don't think Epic Games Store have it, not entirely sure. But on Steam it'll be £16, it's currently 10% off, and that offer will actually end... It probably would have ended by the time you see this video, because it just doesn't have too long left. But I started doing the van, I did every single portion of it, got it 100%, and then I got paid for my work. Then it gave me the next level, the next mission sort of thing, next bit of progression in the career. And you jump into someone's back garden, and that's where it gets, some players at this point already would find it tedious. And that's a good thing about Steam. You can try the game, you can buy the game, try it for a couple of hours, and then refund it if you're not happy. That's one of the big things on Steam for me personally. But at this point, when you're in the garden, some people might find it tedious, they don't want to carry on. They just have kind of no motivation to carry on playing the game. But if you do, there's a doghouse, there's loads of patio, there's table and chairs with a parasol, there's different ponds and you have to clean the walls and everything. Then there's a shed, a swing, a barbecue. There's a lot in this garden. And this took me over an hour to sit there and clean it all. And it kind of just, if you're into this sort of a game, it will just kind of, time will pass. You'll lose track of time completely. Because I didn't even realise how long I had spent doing it. And wanting to 100% the, mission in the career, I had to go through different parts of that garden several times just to get that you get a little glow sort of thing when something is complete and it pops up on your screen saying that bit's finished. But then after you've done the cleaning, based on how much you've done and how good of a job you've done, you get paid. You then spend that money in the shop and you progress from there. Literally after the garden level, I was presented with a motorbike, a little dirt bike scrambler sort of thing, and I got paid $75 to do that. And the cleaning literally took a couple of minutes because I just put it on quite a wide sort of nozzle where the pressure was still fairly strong and just went over it. Literally took a couple of minutes, $75 towards a new jet wash because that's going to be the first thing I personally buy. But then I've also got the missions to do a bungalow and a playground. I've started on the playground one now. didn't do too much of it, and I'm hoping my progress saves. But just overall, if this is your sort of a game, you're going to have fun. You'll probably get a decent amount of hours out of it. I'm not entirely sure how big the career is. The game is currently in early access, so if I have a quick flick through just to try and find out some more info quickly, apparently it's going to be in early access for about a year. The full version will be a well-polished, well-rounded game. I mean, it was fairly polished to play the early access part of it. And they want it to be a well-rounded game that appeals to as broad an audience as possible. They plan to have multiple game modes, community-implemented features, and licensed content. Major updates during early access will include at least 2 multiplayer modes. I didn't even know they were contemplating multiplayer. It just says single player on the store page now. And they're also going to have regular new content drops. They have the potential to provide some unusual challenges. With more experimental gameplay mechanics, the popularity of such challenges could inform the direction of the game's tone during production. The early access release has had over a year's development already. Many of the core features are in and polished to a good standard. The game will have 2 modes, career and free play, with various washers, nozzles and cleaning fluids to use across over 10 jobs. So there's over 10 jobs. And those jobs range from small vehicles to larger architectural spaces, as well as a light and humorous story. We expect around 5 hours of gameplay for the early access release. You're paying £16, you get about 5 hours, and then they'll have updates in the future. There may be some issues and stuff in the game, they're working to resolve them, you can leave feedback, blah blah blah, the typical game sort of stuff. It is likely that the price will increase the more the content is added, but they have no conclusive plans at the moment. So that's pretty much like the best part of the early access notes. And that is PowerWash Simulator. I actually recommend this game. I didn't think I would because you're just jet washing. Like, that's how simple it seems. But there are different mechanics in there that make the experience a lot deeper. It's actually fun. You can put it's a game to pass time, and there's a career in the game. That's pretty much, in my opinion, going to make or break a purchase. I actually got given this game for free. However, if there wasn't a career and I purchased the game, if it was just free play, I would have refunded it straight away. But because of the career, you actually have different jobs, you earn money, there's a shop, all that sort of stuff. I'm happy to stick around, whether I paid for the game or not. But on that note, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.